Are you okay? Whether you like VR or not, it's not going away anytime soon. So here are the best VR games on Quest 3, 3S, and PC VR. I'm excluding PSVR 2 exclusives because I don't have a PS5. Anyway, all the games in this video all have a story, combat, character progression, or level up system, decent sized maps, movement that's not auto-scroll or teleport, and boss fights. In other words, no tech demos. Without further delay in Sorcery, this game used to only be a sandbox. Not anymore. It now has a story mode called Crystal Hunt. If you like purely physics-based combat, this game is for you. The magic is really good as well. Lightning on your left, lightning on your right. Combine them and you get Kamehameha. Gravity on your left, fire on your right. Combine them and you get a black hole. It's so cool. And I'm only talking about vanilla, as in no mods. This game has plenty of mods to improve your gameplay. This is pretty much the Skyrim of VR when it comes to mods. Well, wait. Technically, Skyrim is the Skyrim of VR because it has a VR. Arken Age. I got immersed into the story of this game for some reason, and I'm not a story guy. I usually only care about the story of... Shut up, chickens! I usually don't care about the story of a game, but for some reason, I got immersed into the story of this game. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's what it is. That said, I will not like this game if the gameplay sucks. The gameplay of this game is awesome. The enemy AI is smarter than most enemies in shooter games. They act like actual people, I guess. They throw grenades at you, they hide for cover after throwing a grenade, and they also snipe you. Most AI in VR are dumb. These are one of the games where the enemies are smart. You also got cool weapons, like crossbows that shoot exploding bolts, pistols that fire spinning circular saws, and 3 different types of energy guns. And I love my energy guns. You don't just get and collect them. You also mix and match them and see if the stats are good. It also has better climbing than most VR games. Drakkenridge. Don't be fooled by the graphics. Believe it or not, this game has more content than most VR tech demos that look more realistic. Do you like Morrowind? If you play this game, you'll see some inspiration from it. I played this game mainly like a magic user, and the spell casting is awesome. You write a rune in the air and you cast it. That's already better spell casting than most games. Not just VR. Most VR games only have one hub, and then you go to places or dungeons. But this game is different. It has towns, inns, and fields, not just dungeons. You also get to have cool weapons, like a golden flintlock, a flaming sword, and cool magic spells like conjuring a tornado or a lightning storm. And the background music is very catchy, the types of music that gets stuck in your head if you played long enough. Grimlord. Do you like Dark Souls? If you do, you'd probably like this game. Maybe. This game has a lot of bosses. I think it has around 14 bosses. That's roughly 4 to 5 times more bosses than most VR games. You get to wear some cool medieval armors, and you get to assemble some cool weapons too, or weird ones, like a one-handed, two-handed sword, if that makes sense. And as a connoisseur of the mystical arts, the magic is awesome. You'll write runes in the air, although it's a little bit jankier than Drakkenridge. But the spells are awesome. One of the spells has you calling meteors from the sky. But my favorite is Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning go brrr. Also, if you want some Path of Exile looking skill tree, this is your game. Legendary Tales. Are you interested in a first-person Diablo 2? Now, this isn't quite the same, but you'll see some inspiration from Diablo in this game if you played it. The game is open world, not quite as big as Asgard's Wrath, but still a pretty big open world. You get skill trees in this game, pretty in-depth skills in fact. Yes, I also played as a mage in this game. What can I say, that's my favorite class. The spellcasting is okay, not that bad. The offensive ones aren't that cool. But the defensive spells are better than others in my opinion. It also has a pretty in-depth crafting system. Sairento. This game has one of the best movements in VR. You can wall run, you can stick to walls like Spider-Man if you have the right equipment. You can backflip in mid-air, then shoot the enemies with your dual pistols while you're upside down, and then you can finish them with your Getsuga Tensho-like attack. But if you're going to buy this game, make sure you buy the PC VR version, because the Quest version sucks. The PC VR version of Sairento has a full story campaign. The Quest version doesn't. Also, the graphics is better. Way better. Because the Quest version is made for Quest 2. I'm not sure if they updated that. Like most games in this video, you get to choose between a variety of weapons. This game has rocket launchers, sniper rifles, kunai, kusarigama, a laser sword, and a bunch more. That said, if you're prone to motion sickness, I recommend you build your VR legs first before playing this game. In Death Unchained, personally I see achievements in video games like most college degrees. It looks good but completely worthless. Not in this game though. The achievements in this game unlocks cool abilities, a weapon, and special ammos. The environments are cool, albeit a little creepy. I think it's intentional though, in which case they succeeded. This game is a roguelike with decently sized environments. It has boss fights like all games in this video. You technically only have two weapons here, bow and crossbow, but you have different types of ammo. Normal, teleport, explosion, freezing, fire, scattershot, etc. If you're wondering why I didn't put a certain game in this video, comment it. Maybe I haven't played it yet, or I probably put it in my previous videos. Here's a playlist to check it out. I also didn't include ports or mods from flat screen to VR. So no games like Skyrim VR. I want to make a separate video for them if I can.